Hey there, what's going on? My name is Jelena from Ostrovska.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you 6 ways how you can be constantly improving and becoming a better person. Because at the end of the day, no matter what kind of goal you want to pursue or you want to accomplish, your business will only be as big as you are. So, which means is the more you grow, the more you earn, the bigger your business will be. So it always starts within yourself. No matter what it is that you wanna, no matter what business you are building, no matter what it is that you are trying to pursue, you always have to work on yourself first, because wherever you go, there you are, right? So the number one way, and I believe it's like the easiest way for anybody to start improving themselves, which is start reading books. So, and I recently, I know I'm not big on statistics, but I heard like a crazy statistic, it was a while ago, that an average American reads like one book a year. And sometimes they don't even finish the book, which is kind of crazy, right? Because maybe the book is like sucks, or whatever the case may be, right? And an average billionaire reads, I think, a book a week. So it gives you about, I would say, 52 books a year, right? Pretty decent, I would say. Do you want to be an average American, or do you want to be an average millionaire? I would highly recommend for you to stick to the second one, right? And that's, what we all are striving for, business people. So read books. It doesn't have to be you can say, I don't have time. You do have time, because you can make time for what's important to you, right? So, it doesn't have to be like 50 pages a day, you don't have to read like a book a day like Ty Lopez does. I think he reads more than one book a day actually. But 10 pages a day, it's all it takes. And especially if you have a full-time job and you're trying to squeeze that in, daily growth is vital. And you can start with books. I have a lot of different books right now which I'm reading. So 10 pages a day. You can read 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, depending on, how you want to do that. But 10 pages a day will lead to 3,650 pages a year. It's about 15, maybe 10, 15 decent books a year. So a little bit over, about a book a month. Can you commit to doing that? So, I'm telling you, you will find time if you really want to improve yourself, your quality of life, and, to support your family. So the number 2 is podcasts. So most people say, or even audiobooks. So maybe you have some time that you spend when you go to work, you have some time when you go to shower, so you have some time when you, if you're a girl, you put some makeup on, whatever the case may be, you have those little chunks of time when you do stuff which doesn't really require you a lot of attention. Well, when you're driving, it does require you a lot of attention, don't get me wrong, but you can turn your car into a rolling university, right? So, you can turn on the podcast. There's hundreds of them, seriously, there's a lot of good podcasts. I actually did a blog post about I shared 67 podcasts which you can listen to. So I think you can actually search my blog for podcasts and you will find a lot of good stuff. So podcasts are great. The same thing for audiobooks. So the third way is take a course. Well, yes, there's a lot of information on YouTube. There's hundreds and thousands of videos out there, but you have to look for quality information rather than quality information. Because here's the thing, when you learn from other people on YouTube, one person is sharing this strategy, another one is sharing another strategy, and the list goes on and on and on, right? And everyone is sharing something different. Then you're going to be completely overwhelmed, not knowing what to do in your business and how to move forward. I was in the exact same situation. I didn't know how to move forward, so I found out that there were courses which I can buy, step-by-step course which is going to teach you, let's say, blogging or recruiting or copywriting or webinars. Whatever the skill set you want to master, there's always a course for that. So honestly, if you really want to save yourself some time and frustration, and if you really don't want to be overwhelmed, highly recommend for you to go through, seriously, to go through a course, because they're not really expensive. They're from $200 to $500, like most courses. There are some high-end courses, but honestly, courses always bring the most ROI, which is return on investment. So Seriously, like the best investment I have ever made into myself. So number 4 is get feedback from other people. And I'm not telling you to go to your best friends, in your business and, ask for some compliments. I mean, your mom can give you some compliments. My mom gives me compliments, my dad gives me compliments, but sometimes it's not really what I need to hear. I mean, yes, I do want to hear some good stuff about myself, but sometimes I would rather, reach out to some of my mentors or maybe to some of my, accountability partners and ask them, like, what do you really think? Am I really on track? What is it that I have to improve? So, because sometimes you really, like, I don't remember the exact phrase, but there's, sometimes you really need to hear what you don't want to hear, right? So it may be something like, something that you really need improvement with. So get some feedback, from other people who are watching you, who are maybe you're in the same business or, some of your mentors, which you can get access to. So the number 5, always work towards your goals. So the best way to improve yourself, to be constantly improving and become a better person is by taking action daily. I mean, you have to get into practice, practice daily, it has to be like your daily habit. I mean, you have to form your daily habits, of what exactly are you going to be doing on a day-to-day activities, right? Is it going to be like prospecting? Is it going to be calling your leads? Is it going to be doing videos? I mean, you have to move yourself forward closer to your goals, period. I mean, there's no better way to improve other than practicing. I mean, you can read so many books, you can listen to a lot of podcasts, you can go through a lot of courses, but if you don't implement any of that stuff, your knowledge really doesn't matter. So, I mean, action is really where it's at. So make sure you work on, what you're learning, right? And then you will become a better person. And the last but not least, which is number 6, is get around community. So, right, I mean, you will always become the type of person, you'll be the average of the 5 people that you're spending the most time with. So, I mean, you can go to your Facebook Messenger, you can go to your, contact information and see the top 5 people that you're chatting with or talking with. And it's gonna say a lot about yourself, about your business, about your health, about every area of your life, right? So there you have it. I mean, because when you get around people, it's like so much more powerful. And I think Jim Rohn said that, I mean, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So seriously, you become who you surround yourself with. Your surrounding is really, really important, because if you surround yourself with negative people who really don't believe in what you're doing, it's like really you won't go far and you probably will quit, unfortunately, right? So, but when you are around other people who are making it happen, you will know that, I mean, there are other people who are, crushing it and who are doing that, so you can do the exact same thing. So there you have it. Those are the 6 ways which will help you to constantly be improving on yourself and becoming a better person, a better version of yourself, and therefore you will be able to hit your bigger goals and accomplish your dreams and live an awesome life. So there you have it. I hope you got some value from today's video. If you did, feel free to like, comment below your thoughts, and share this with your friends, with anyone you think might benefit from this video. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you would like to receive some more free trainings from me in the future, go to my blog at JelenaOstrovska.com, click on the sidebar banner over there, enter your name and email information, and you will be added to my newsletter. And as well, you will receive a free ebook, 10 Big Insights from my 8-figure mentor, and I will see you on the next video.